Right, now let's really push the energy. I think the best way to push the energy is with a bit of a battle of the sexes. So, men, give me a cheer! Yay! Women, give me a cheer! Yay! All right, let's try another one. Men, roar like a lion! Roar! Okay. Women, roar like a lion! Roar! Oh, she even did the hands. She really got into it. Let's try one more. Expecting big things from you. Men, make the sound you make when you fake an orgasm. Women, make the sound you make when you fake an orgasm. Oh, you even did the hands. You didn't make a sound, Adam. You've never faked an orgasm before. Hang around, baby. Tonight might be a lucky night. Right, hello everyone. Hi, my name is Steve. Thank you for coming tonight. Actually, give yourselves a massive round of applause. Thank you for going out tonight. A couple of things about me. If I do speak to you over the course of the next few minutes, please feel free to speak back, but only pay attention to this eye. I've got a lazy eye, basically. So this eye works. This eye, pointless and embarrassing. It's the gozo of my face.
Oh my God.
I was diagnosed with having a lazy eye when I was 4, right? My dad took me to the doctor, and the doctor said, yes, we can operate if you want to. And when I was like, ugh, do we have to? I've got 3 kids, 5 good eyes. I think that's a good record. So he never did. My wife, she loves the fact her husband has got a lazy eye. She uses it as an excuse not to give money to charity. She tells people she's already doing her bit, right? It's actually very common. Having a lazy eye is very common. My cousin's got a lazy eye. We don't see each other very much. A girl once dumped, it's true, I shit you not, a girl once dumped me for having a lazy eye. Thank you very much. Yeah, she was like, she was really into her Instagram, and I was fucking up her Instagram feed with my fucking wonky eye, right? And so she dumped me because she was like, you look terrible, and I was so taken aback because I thought everything else in our relationship was perfect. I'm like, everything else is going so well. You're dumping me for this. You've got no perspective. She's like, neither do you. Anyway, there are some advantages. There are some advantages to having a lazy eye. You'll notice over the course of the next few minutes, this pupil kind of starts wandering off on its own, like Joe Biden in the last election campaign. It goes all the way back. It really does. Like once I managed to keep eye contact with a person who was giving me a prostate exam. Yeah. It wasn't an official prostate exam. He wasn't even a real doctor. His first day at Catholic school. Anyway, also, I should talk to you about this, about my head. So I used, believe it or not, up till a few months ago before age started doing its thing, I used to have dreadlocks. I know. I used to look like the sort of person who embraced exotic things. Now I look like the sort of person who wishes exotic things would go back to their country, right? People used to treat me so differently when I had big hair. I remember once I went to Luton, I landed in Luton, walked out the airport, a guy looks at my hair and he's like, I can tell that you like weed because of your hair. Which was ironic, because I could tell that he liked meth because of his teeth. Anyway, as well as having a lazy eye and a bald head, I'm also missing a foreskin. I know, triple threat. Missing a foreskin. It's not like I didn't leave it in the taxi on the way here. Like, hey man, great journey, have a tip. It was removed in hospital and then taken to the burns unit where 9 people got new faces. Thank you for clapping for my enormous dick. That's lovely. So I did a whole show a few years ago. I did this whole show about being circumcised. It was called Manhood. It was a really good show. And I was really proud of it. Although one reviewer did say it's a great show, although it does seem to be missing something. I'm like, fuck! That's better than all the jokes in the actual show. Because I did the show, because the reason I did the show was because I still don't know why I was circumcised. It's a bit of a mystery because there was no medical reason for it and there was no religious reason for it. I was brought up as a Catholic. There's one thing Catholic priests don't like doing. It's messing around with little boys' knobs, right? So have we got any Catholics in? Okay, a few. All right, no need to do the Nazi salute, so that's fine. Have we got... It's really right wing. No, that's fine. Have we... I'm not really a Catholic anymore, a bit of an atheist. Any atheists in? Yay! Atheists, say amen. Growing up in my house. Growing up in my house, Jesus was a big deal, right? For my mum, he was like a god. So I could never tell my mum I'm an atheist. She'd be so disappointed she would die. And then after she died, disappointed again. Very good joke, thank you. So I was brought up very Catholic, so Catholic, I was even an altar boy. This is true. I mean, me and the other altar boys, sometimes we'd drink the communion wine. We were caught once by the priest. He was like, spit it out! Great practice for later. Anyway, so I'm completely Maltese. I know I don't sound it, but I'm completely Maltese. But I've bounced around a lot during my life, Malta and the UK, and my dad was in the Air Force, so we travelled around quite a lot. And then we moved back to Malta. And then my parents are both Maltese, right? And about I don't know, 10, 12 years ago, I moved to London. And my dad called me from Malta. He wanted to come over to London, have a holiday, and he wanted to rent a car. So he called me. He was like, Cyclops is what he calls me, because I want to rent a car. What would be the punishment if I get caught drink driving? I was like, I don't know, Dad, because when I drink, I don't drive, right? There was silence on the phone for about 30 seconds. Then he goes, just because you moved to London, you think you're better than us. And I know where he's coming from, because in Malta, drink driving is still kind of legal, isn't it? Yeah, Malta, yeah, it's true. Malta is an independent country where it doesn't really rain and you can drink and drive. Literally all the things Scotland wishes it could be. And the European Union has been putting a lot of pressure on the Maltese government to introduce new anti-drink driving laws. And Malta just said, no. So instead, every so often, they come up with some sort of education campaign, right? And every so often they ask on social media for people to come up with slogans for their education campaign. And I saw this slogan, and it's amazing. And I don't know if they ever used it. And I like in my heart of hearts, I really wish they would, because it really epitomizes Malta. It's a very simple slogan. It's just this: is if you are going to drink, drive slowly. So I'm in a relationship. Give me a cheer if you are in a relationship. Yeah, I'm married. Proper hippie, my wife, proper hippie. She has never shaved her pubes. It's true. It's true. True. She sunbathed naked once last year. 4 kids lost their beach balls. The lifeguard is missing too. No, I used to do this joke years ago. I used to say, me and my wife, we don't have any kids because all we do is anal. Anal. That's why I can't sit down. No, the reason we don't have any kids is because it's bad for the planet. The planet can't take all these people. That's why we don't have any kids. Same reason why I never stand up for pregnant women on the bus. Just encourages them. Anyway, but that was actually a joke. The truth was we were actually trying for kids, but we weren't having much success. Again, because of my lazy eye. I kept coming on the bedside table. Anyway, it became so bad she had to draw a massive target on herself. I mean, it worked. But on the flip side, every time I see someone playing darts, I get a massive erection. Anyway, we've got a kid. Give me a cheer if you've got kids. Yeah. Give me a cheer if you like them. Yeah. I was there for the birth. So obviously, the day my kid was born, it was like we had a massive argument. Me and my wife, massive. She was really tense. Anyway, we had a massive argument over her using an epidural or not, her taking an epidural or not. And obviously, as a man who has never experienced the trauma of childbirth on my body, I had loads of opinions about this, right? So she was like, I'm not sure if I want an epidural. I want everything to happen naturally. I'm like, well, if you want everything to happen naturally, why are we even in a fucking hospital? If you want everything to happen naturally, let's just find the nearest cave and start pushing. And then I was on a roll. I was like, you know what? If you're offered an epidural and you don't take it, you're not even fit to be a mother. You know why? Because you're a psychopath who's just refused a painkiller while a human being bursts his way through your vagina. So they asked me to leave the maternity ward. I didn't. I wish I'd fucking left the maternity ward. I was there. I saw the whole thing. I saw the business end of it. Like, I saw everything kind of open up and squeeze out. Put me off beef tacos for months. And now I've got a kid, and I've changed. I really, if you've got a kid and you've changed since you've had a kid, give me a cheer. Yeah, you changed. I've changed. I become so. I look at this kid and I think, fuck, I made this little boy with my dick. Like, incredible. The only other thing I've ever made with my dick was a stalactite on the ceiling of my bedroom. First time I watched Titanic. Anyway, and I look at him. So I'm trying to become a better person, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to become a better person. And it's, you know, like, for example, I decided I wanted to lose some weight because I want to be more healthy for him. So I weigh 83 kilos, 87 when fully erect, so 85 at the moment. But it's not just that. Even like with everything I'm doing, like even like with the porn I watch. I watch porn. Give me a cheer if you watch porn. One person went, whoa! Right, okay. Yeah, you fucking liars! Yeah, Dutch Martin, don't think I don't know that you watch porn. I watch porn, but I do try to make sure that it's ethical porn. Like even this morning, I'm watching a video, thinking to myself, I love what they're doing with those bananas, but are they fair trade? I think it's very important to try to be a better person. I got involved with the green movement, like, you know, because I'm like, right, and I need to try to make the world a better place for my kids. I joined Extinction Rebellion. Do we know Extinction Rebellion here? Yeah, for people who don't know, it's like a big global kind of green movement. I like it. I think it's a little bit too little, too late. It's like taking the morning after pill on your kid's 10th birthday, But at least it's like, I started following Greta Thunberg on social media, on Twitter. I even started following her sister. It's amazing, she's got a sister. Who would have thought? She seems like she's an only child to me. Anyway, you guys really are lovely, and so I feel like the world is a very difficult place, I think, to live in, and I'm gonna, and I know I'm very lucky to be in a relationship because, like, I'll tell you this story just about how hard the world is. So a mate of mine, he got divorced recently, and he became really bitter, right? He turned against women completely. He said horrible things, so I apologized in advance. He said these words to me. He said, chicks, eh? If they didn't have tits, I'd throw rocks at them. What a horrible thing to say, right? He is in prison now. He got arrested outside Keira Knightley's house. Anyway, I'm glad you liked it. I did that joke at a. Feel like I've lost the crowd. I did that joke at a Pirates of the Caribbean convention last year. Turns out Pirates of the Caribbean fans don't have a sense of humour. Anyway, you guys really are lovely. It's almost my time. You guys really are lovely. It's really nice to be able to do this. Thank you guys for coming to the early show as well. Give yourselves another big round of applause. Thank you for being so lovely. I'm going to end on a little story because I know I've mentioned my wife a little bit today. I know I'm very lucky to be in a relationship. Of course I do, because I remember when I was single. Give me a cheer if you're single. I remember when I was single, I'd do anything to try to pull chicks. I remember I'd always try to find an Australian girl, because obviously the reputation of women from Australia is that they're a little bit easy, right? Any Australians in? Yeah. Oh, shit. They also have another reputation of being slightly violent, so... but I remember I'd do anything, and I remember... Fuck. I remember meeting an Australian girl, actually in a bar here in Valletta, and a couple of hours later we're back at her place, and we're getting really intimate, and all of a sudden she starts breathing really heavily. I'm like, I'm obviously doing something right, because actually, I'm having an asthma attack. Goes, oh my God, what should I do? Should I call an ambulance? She goes, no, carry on. Once you're done, I'll find my inhaler. I'm like, are you sure? And this is Australian girls in a nutshell, because she goes, yeah, I do this all the time. Now, I don't know if anyone here has ever had sex with someone who's having an asthma attack. So you look like a man of the world. Have you ever? I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fucking scary. One point, Ryan starts to roll back. I'm like, oh my God, I need to end this shit right now. So that's when, for the first and only time in my life, I decided to fake an orgasm. So I did the fake orgasmy sound, much like you guys, and I rolled out of her. But as I rolled out of her, guys, my condom came off. It's very sad to freak out. I'm like, oh my God, she's gonna realise that I faked an orgasm. She's gonna get upset. She can't get upset. She's having an asthma. What can I do? What would you do, sir? She'd be dead by now! A million thoughts kind of rushed through my mind, right? And I kind of reached out and grabbed one. And the thought I grabbed was this. I need to convince this woman that I've orgasmed so she can get her inhaler and not die. So she needs to see a little wet patch on the bed. So what if I had a little wee? Just a couple of drops and just get a little wet patch. Assume I've orgasmed, it'll be good. But guys, you know, right at that moment, it was have wee, I'm pushing, and nothing's coming out. And slowly she turns her head towards me, and that's when I really freaked out and pushed as hard as I could. In retrospect, maybe a bit too hard, because instead of a wee, a tiny little poo came out and landed on the bed. Now keep in mind, woman having an asthma attack, trying to keep calm, going slow for 2 hours, taking a shit on her bed. And that was a bit too much for her. It was at this point that she passed out completely. Doing me some, obviously, called an ambulance, put my clothes back on, and then positioned her body so that her bum was next to the poo. And that's how I met my wife. Right, you guys are lovely. Have a great night. Good night, everyone.